Hi there, Plasticjunky back, and another Halloween segment in Plasticjunky's Horror Cave. That's right, and finally, the Godfather showed you the pictures when I did the one of 2 Jack the Ripper. Now I took out all my 6 Faces of Madness figures. I have a funny story on this. Each one I'm going to give it different skulls, but not all of them are my favorite. I go to the store called Legends, which you saw the review not too long ago. We did a small review on the store itself. I've been going there for many years, probably 10 years, 11 years, 12 years. This was probably in 2000 and the time this collection came out, let's say between 2002 2004. I'm not too sure when they came out. There was an employee there, I'm not going to say his name, he doesn't work there anymore. I came to the cash, I bring these 6 figures, still on card, and I wanted to buy him. You know what was his attitude, what he said to me? His remark? You're buying this piece of crap more than Star Wars. I go, I'm sorry. I go, I already have my Star Wars collection, what I like vintage. I want to buy these. And he goes, well, I don't want to punch them up. I go, then you know what? I go, I prefer if someone else serves me, please. And someone else served me that day. It bothered me because the guy was working there just because he was a Star Wars seller, and yes, Star Wars does sell in Canada, Montreal. It's a big thing, but I'm into horror too. I don't have to only be into Star Wars or G.I. Joe or Transformers or He-Man. I'm into everything. I am Plasticjunky. I am not, you know, Mr. Star Wars Man or whatever people are called these days. I have nothing against Star Wars. I like Star Wars, but today we're talking about horror. It's Halloween time. Alright. From my right to your left, I'm going to start. So, you know what? We'll do the ones that are not my favorite ones. Billy the Kid, right here. He comes with, I'm going to take down 2 of them. I'm going to put them somewhere else to give me more room. I'm going to focus on Billy the Kid. Billy the Kid, I give him the figure itself 2 skulls. The story itself, I give it 4.5 skulls. They're all based on real characters in history. He was 22 years old and killed 21 men. And inside, you can see in the coffin here, there's one of the dead guys that he killed. Comes with 2 rifles, a hatchet, not a hatchet, a meat cleaver, a hatchet right here, if you where my fingers next to his boot, more of a hatchet that...
Can't see.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's into his boot. There's a little hatchet that's the ones the Indians like to scalp your scalp with back in the time of the 1800s, in the cowboy time. In the back, he has a knife that I think it pulls out. There we go. Pretty cool knife. Got another shotgun. Shotgun? No, sorry. Rifle. Sorry, 2 rifles, not shotguns. I'm sorry, the 2 rifles. Very nice ensemble here. I love the coat. I like everything that he's wearing. It comes also, he has a straight blade right there in his boot. And what else does he come with? Comes with a lot of bullets, and his hat doesn't come out. You can see his face a little bit. McFarlane made
Revolutionized?
Yes, thank you. What figures are today? Yes, his figures break. It's because of the way they're made, but they're not. They're actually more like statues with a little bit of articulation. The paint job is immaculate. That's why I give it a 5 for the paint job. But the figure itself doesn't rub me the right way. So, I give it a 2. Let's get him out of the way. Now, here we have Attila the Hun. Attila the Hun was a Mongolian cruel emperor that destroyed villages on top of villages on top of villages on top of villages. The Godfather is going to put down when he appeared and everything in history. He's going to do for each one.
I don't have to do that.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I will.
Okay, thank you. If it gets too long, we'll do it to a two-parter if you want.
No.
Alright, fine.
Carry on.
Good. So he comes with a lot of weapons here. You can see, they're all bloody. He's on a hill of just severed heads of all the people that he killed. All the warriors and village people, children, women. He killed them all. He destroyed whole villages, whole races. He didn't care. He just wanted to conquer the world. That's why he was brutal. That's why he's called Attila the Hun. They made a movie on him. The Godfather's going to put it right here where my finger is. He knows what I'm talking about, right?
No.
No, you'll find it. Trust me. I give him a 5. I give him 5 bloody skulls. I have to give him that much. He's cool. Like, not much articulation, but remember, these are all based on 6. That's why it's called 6 Faces of Madness. They're all people that actually existed. You know my review on Jack the Ripper. I already told you. That's why I did it before. That was just a sneak preview of these. Yes, the Godfather showed you the pictures. I gave him already what I always gave him before. I give him a 4.5.
You gave him a 5.
I give him a 5?
Yeah.
No, I gave him a 4.
You revised your review.
Fine, I give him a 5.
You gave the other one a 5.5.
That's fine, you're right. You know who he is. It was in 1888 London. He was a surgeon, very brilliant surgeon. But we want to see why women are different than men. So he started killing and mutilizing only prostitutes in London. They never caught him. Yes, he's dead. I'm not going to say that to this day he's alive. Yes, I know he's dead. It's 1888. That's a long time ago. Beer time. No, yeah. So I'm allowed to get drunk. It's free. Free beer. That's why the Godfather has one. Who's next? Okay, then we're gonna get one of my favorites, which right away I give him a 5. Vlad the Impaler. Okay, right away you're gonna say, wait a minute, Plasticjunky. The spear doesn't look like the right one. That's right, it's not the right one. The original spear that the Godfather put the picture in the Jack the Ripper report with the Mesco one and the McFarlane one is not the right spear. This one is from another set of McFarlane, is the sea creature. Or the creature from the sea creature. I took it because, no joke, when I opened it, I put the spear in his arm. It broke in 5 places, 5 different pieces. So I had no choice but to take out that spear and put this one. Comes with 2 severed heads that he chopped off. Probably 2 of the Turks that he killed. I have nothing against no nationality. I'm just repeating what history did. He was called Vlad the Impaler because he impaled 20,000 of his own men on stakes, and he was drinking their blood, and he was even cannibalized. And he even was a cannibal at one point when he was sitting down at a table. You'll see the picture. It's in an old book. You see like a lot of black and white pictures. The sword is to date one of the most beautiful swords I've ever seen in history. It looks vampiric. It looks evil, but I love it. 5 on him. 5 on him, 5 on the story, 5 on the history. He's from Transylvania. He's Romanian, the Romanian prince. They made a movie on him called Bram Stoker's Dracula, based on the book of Bram Stoker. But it's not that he is a vampire. He just was a cannibal and he drank blood of the people that he killed. That's all it was.
And from there on, they built the story of Dracula.
That's it. They built the story of Dracula. Next, we're gonna go to one of my all-time favorites, Rasputin. Rasputin, the figure itself, I give it a 5.5 skulls. This guy was Russian. They poisoned him, shot him, stabbed him, hung him, and burned him.
Why?
Why? That I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. This guy tried to cheat death. He was trying to, basically my knowledge was this guy was trying to cheat death, and he was a priest, a Russian priest, and they didn't like him. They wanted him gone from power. I could be wrong. You know, people, that's why you can leave me comments. But please don't leave me stupid comments. I'm not going to answer them. Beautiful figure. It broke here. I had to re-glue it because it was too heavy to hang. He hung himself. He even did self-mutilation on himself. He was a really, really weird priest, a mad priest. That's what I could say. There's a lot of the story of him goes on and on and on. It's a big story. I don't know all of it. I would love to read it one day. His book. I don't know if they made a movie about him. I think they did. The Godfather might put the book or the picture of the book or the movie right next to him. But my favorite, I'm gonna take out now from underneath, is Elizabeth.
From hell.
Hmm?
You're bringing her right up from hell.
Yeah, right up from hell. The movie was filmed in Montreal, in a very expensive place of Montreal, Canada. That's called Mount Royal. Very expensive houses, close to $1 million and up. I'm telling you, I don't think a famous person that lives, I don't think a famous actor could afford some of these houses that are in Montreal. They're even over $1 million, some even $2 million. The movie's called Eternal. It's a French packaging, this one. It says, for 400 years, she killed 650, she lived for, she wanted to live for 400 years, so she killed 650 women and bathed in their blood to stay in with beauty. She saw that one day when she cut one of her servant ladies by accident, she saw that when she touched the blood touched her, it revitalized her. It made her more younger. They made a movie. They made other movies on her too. They made documentaries on her on YouTube. You could see that. It's a true story. These are all true stories. All I can say is this is my favorite one. I give it, my first time ever, I give it a 6.5 on 5. It's my favorite figure. It's the most rarest of them all. Out of the 2 rarest ones, you're going to pay a lot for her, and you're going to pay a lot for Vlad the Impaler. The other 4, they're a little bit lower. I don't know how much they go for, but they go for a lot of money now. Loose, a lot. Like, all of them, I would say between $25 to about $65 loose. She's rare. I love everything about her. The story. The woman herself. Yeah, I know it's weird to say, but look, the bathtub. Look how beautiful the details are. You see a Krikon right there. You see a water. All these mythical
Creatures.
Sea creatures from the sea.
Is it Kraken?
Kraken, yeah. That's what I said.
No.
Kraken?
Kraken.
Kraken, sorry. I can't pronounce that. He's right there. Then you see like a sea dragon. You see like some faces there, some gods. You see like a half horse, half seahorse. You see a mermaid with wings. Beautiful bathtub. She bathed every time she would kill one of her. She would have a lot of her what's it called, maids come. She would kill them. Some she would use their heads as put them on a candle thing, and then puts candles on there. That's why you see 3 severed heads. She would drink the blood. She would bathe in it. You see her with a knife there, and then she continued. And she did it for so many years that people believed that she lived for 400 years. Like this story here, it's actually, she started in very long time ago, and that's why it says she lived for 400 years and killed 650 women, young women. But in reality, she killed 650 women, but she didn't live for 400 years. That's just a DVD for the movie. They took the story and changed it a little bit. They twisted it. They tweaked it to make it in their own style. All I can say is that stay horror. This is different than other horror things. This is not fictional, it's real. Read books. It's good to read about fictional characters that are... I know they were brutal and everything, but you know what? It's a story. It's entertaining.
It's history.
It's history. It's history. Sometimes history repeats itself, sometimes it doesn't. This, I hope it doesn't. Stay horror.